Hold up.
I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're staying safe at home. Today, I want to talk about something that we've been studying for years, and we already know the health benefits of cruciferous vegetables. But today, what we're talking about is the importance of adding crucifers to your daily diet. Now, if you are allergic to sulfur, if you are allergic to sulfur compounds found in cruciferous vegetables, then this may not be for you. But if not, today medical science is even making statements how crucifers and cruciferous vegetables have the ability to help us in the prevention process of almost every single cancer. And there's a reason. These crucifers are not magic superfoods. They contain certain elements, certain compounds that goes a long way in protecting our DNA, boosting our immunity, keeping inflammation low, and all of that stuff. So number one, sulfur compounds are great for your immune system and keeping inflammation low. All cruciferous vegetables contain something called glucosinolates, which have hydrolysis compounds, which are now being scientifically studied in its fight against cancer, cancerous cells, and tumors, even limiting the aggressive growth of tumors in the brain, in the prostate, in the lungs, in the breast, and even most blood cancers. Cruciferous vegetables are low calorie. Number one, low calorie. Number two, rich in vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin K, which every medical expert out there knows it is necessary for the prevention of most diseases. It is rich in something called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane today, if you Google it and you look at the medical research around sulforaphane, the only things that you will find popping up is great for cancer, prevention of cancer, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. Okay, and it is also rich in something called indole 3-cannabinol, which today we know that most breast cancer patients require that for the prevention of the breast cancer spreading, for reoccurrences, and for that matter, every single cancer out there. Today we're going to learn about a simple list of vegetables that contain crucifers, and you'll find that these are your most inexpensive vegetables that exist around you. And like I always say, there are certain things which are mandatory in health. We need to breathe the right amount of oxygen. We need to move our bodies. We need to sleep well at night. We need to look after our stress levels. If you can add a cruciferous vegetable every single day to your daily diet, they could be different. I'm going to share that list with you. You are only adding more value to your health. Now, a lot of people with thyroid problems say that, Luke, I can't have cabbage, I can't have broccoli. Yes, these are high goitrogenic foods, but if you cook them well, if you steam them, if you boil them, if you cook them, you break down the goitrogen. So yes, even thyroid patients can take it. But if you are a thyroid patient and you are overdoing it on the green juices, the raw kale juice, the raw broccoli juice, you are creating problems with your thyroid gland, which is why I am not a fan of people doing green juices every single day. There is a reason why certain vegetables have to be heated or steamed or lightly cooked, because you break down the goitrogens which could otherwise block iodine absorption, causing thyroid problems. So number one, what do these crucifers do? What is the importance of these sulfur compounds? Number one, it helps you to protect your DNA. When your DNA is corrupt, you can have anything from alopecia to cancer. Your DNA is like your computer program. When the computer program is working right, everything is working right. But if someone introduces a virus, the computer program now starts working differently, doing things that it's not supposed to do, like most cancers, abnormally behaving cells. So one, it is very protective of your DNA, and it also helps you to repair your DNA. Two, it is chemoprotective. Everyone going through chemotherapy or radiation needs to understand, in your honest attempt to fight the cancer, you are also destroying your other cells. So this doesn't mean you don't do your treatments prescribed by your doctors, but it means that you take certain chemoprotective foods like cruciferous vegetables that can help protect the health of your good cells while the bad cells are being destroyed. Today, we know that crucifers are now being medically studied to inactivate certain carcinogens that are beyond our control. If you're living in a polluted place, you are breathing in carcinogens. If you are a smoker or a passive smoker, you are taking in carcinogens. So by consuming these kinds of foods, it helps us to inactivate certain carcinogens. It helps with cell apoptosis. What is cell apoptosis? Technically, all of us have cancer cells in our body, but when our cancer cells lose the ability to kill themselves because they behave abnormally, which is called cell apoptosis, that's when they multiply and grow into full-fledged tumors and full-fledged cancers. So cell apoptosis is very important. It's a very important function of our DNA and our immune system. And crucifers helps cell apoptosis work efficiently. It is anti-inflammatory. We know every single cancer out there and every single disease is an inflammatory condition. Whether you're talking about Alzheimer's, diabetes, thyroid, every single cancer, the root cause is inflammation, uncontrolled inflammation, and crucifers are highly anti-inflammatory. You want to clean your liver? Cruciferous vegetables as well. Again, cruciferous vegetables, because of the sulfur, has the ability to clean out the liver way faster than most other foods. It's great for your kidney, it's great for your skin, it's great for acne, all of these things. Now let's get straight to the list. Like I said, you have cabbage. Every color of cabbage, whether it's a red cabbage, whether it's a purple cabbage, a green cabbage, or a white cabbage. These are very powerful crucifers. You have cauliflower. So if you don't like cabbage, you can have cauliflower. Or one day you can have cabbage, one day you can have cauliflower, then you can have broccoli, you can have Brussels sprouts, you can have broccoli sprouts, you can have radish. You can have kale. Today, kale grows in our own country without pesticides. It's growing organically. People are growing it at home. So you have the addition of kale, which is a very, very strong crucifer. You have mustard greens. Mustard greens are microgreens. You can grow broccoli microgreens. You can grow mustard microgreens. When you grow broccoli microgreens and mustard microgreens together, sulforaphane, which I spoke about, is more enhanced, which makes it very powerful for your immune system, very powerful if you are going through chemotherapy, radiation, and cancer. You have bok choy, you have arugula, you have watercress, and you have turnips. Now, this is a big list. You can have one of these every day and be good for 14 days so that you don't get bored of it. Try to have one of these vegetables every single day. This is good for your kids, for your parents, for yourself, for your teenagers, everyone. That is why it is so important for us to understand the importance of our diet when it comes to prevention and recovery from diseases. Can I make a statement that crucifers will prevent all cancers from coming and take away your cancer? Absolutely not. But I can definitely make a statement saying that if you don't have this in your recovery plan, or you don't have this in your daily diet, your chances are way higher. There is no magic food that will take away your cancer, but there are several magic foods that can help your body and give your body what it needs to prevent a cancer from coming on, along with your lifestyle, or if you have a cancer and a disease, that enable you to get better. So that's how it works. This is the importance of food as medicine. This is the importance of food coupled with your lifestyle gives your body's intelligence the power it needs to protect us or to heal us or help us recover. So this is the list. Like I said, there are some people, very few people who are allergic to sulfur compounds found in these vegetables. So if you are, just don't do it. As simple as that. I'm going to talk about something very, very soon, probably on Monday or Tuesday, the health benefits of mustard seeds, which exists in our original Indian cuisine, which is now being medically and scientifically studied. And again, it's prevention for cancers, recoveries from most cancers, anti-inflammatory conditions, and everything else. You see, everything we talk about should be backed with science and should be backed with medicine, because that's what inspires us to do it more and more often. So now go ahead and plan your menu. Plan your weekly menu at home and try to fit one cruciferous vegetable in if you can. Now remember, if you cook it too much, you will decrease the vitamins and the nutrients that we spoke about. So you want to lightly steam it, do a stir fry. You don't want to really cook your vegetables so much that you lose most of your nutritional value. Have a great weekend, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep. And always remember, you care. Why you care? Because it's all about you. You care is all about you. No matter what you do in your life, if you don't nourish you, if you don't look after you, if you don't take care of you, that's when we move into sick care, we move into all of the other cares. You care is all about you. Have a great weekend, everyone.